Hi, I'm Michael O'Giblin with FiddlerShop.com, and congratulations on the purchase of your new instrument. We know you're gonna love it. This video is primarily intended for beginners. I'm gonna answer some of the frequently asked questions we get about opening your outfit for the first time, and hopefully get you up and running quickly. To get started, your outfit probably comes with an instrument blanket, and also this nice protective bag. Yes, it's a little bit redundant, but it's a nice safety feature in case something gets loose and rattles around in your case to keep your instrument protected. Our instruments come with bridge protectors to keep the bridge from moving around during shipping, and you can remove this just by pulling out on the toothpicks here and lifting up on the cardboard. And it might not be a bad idea to hang on to this in case there's an issue with the instrument and you have to send it back to us. It'd be nice to have it for the return trip. Your instrument will most likely be out of tune when you get it, and so I recommend getting a tuner or an app on your phone to help you get it in tune. The most important thing to remember is that for every peg on every instrument, it's important to push the peg into the peg box while you're turning it to keep it from continuing to unwind and come unraveled. It's important to listen to the string while you're turning it and test it so that you don't accidentally overturn it and break the string. Your bow is probably brand new as well, and so you'll have to apply some rosin to the hair in order for it to get sticky and grab the string. Otherwise it'll just skate across the string and you won't hear any sound. And so to do that, you can tighten up your bow by just turning the screw at the end of the bow and still leave some curve to the stick. You never want the stick to be completely parallel with the hair. And then so to rosin it, you'll just apply the rosin to the hair, and it'll take quite a while the first time if you have completely new hair. After a while, you can just apply rosin every couple days or so, maybe once a week if you're not practicing that much, or as needed if your hair is starting to slip and you just need some more grip. The first time you finish up rosining your bow and playing for a little while, you might hear a little bit of grittiness from all that excess rosin, and it'll probably create a lot of dust on the strings and body of your violin. So go ahead and grab your cleaning cloth and wipe off some of that excess rosin buildup on the strings and on the body of your instrument. And it'll take a little bit of time to find that happy balance of grippiness and smoothness in your playing that you're looking for. Using a shoulder rest is a great way to make holding the violin a lot more comfortable, but it can be a little tricky to get on. And so what I like to do is hold the violin kind of like you're cradling a baby. And then looking at your shoulder rest, you've got a wider end and a thinner end. What you want is that wider end to be the part that's actually on your shoulder. So I hold it so that the wider end is away from me, and then you put it on and you can use your fingers here to hold it in place while you slide on the thinner end. And I like to do it so that it's just straight on. There's lots of ways to customize it with the angle and the height of the feet, but that's a good place to get started. Your case might have a humidifier. You simply fill this up with water, and then you can adjust how fast up here you want it to dissipate. Your case might come with a clear tube. No, this is not a Q-tip blowgun. Ow! No, it's actually a string tube for you to store your next set of strings in. It's a little gentler on the strings to store them straight and stretched out as opposed to curled up in the packaging that they usually come in. Your case might come with a thermometer or a hygrometer, which measures the level of humidity in the air, and we generally want to keep that in the 40 to 60% range. If it gets below that, you might consider taking some action like filling up your humidifier or using another humidifying system. If it gets too dry, the glue in your violin will get brittle and it'll start to crack and you'll get open seams, etc. If the humidity level is too high, there's not quite as many things you can do. For example, here in Florida, the humidity level right now is pretty close to 70%, but it's not quite as dangerous as being in too dry of a climate. When you're done for the day and packing up, it's a good practice to take that cleaning cloth and just wipe down the excess rosin off your strings and body of your instrument here, just so that grimy stickiness doesn't build up. And likewise, you can do the same thing with your bow. It's good to loosen up the hairs so there's not tension on the bow all the time. And you can take your cloth again and just give it a quick wipe down to clean off that rosin as well. Even when it's all packed up, it's still a good idea to treat it like a baby. So don't leave it in direct sunlight or right in front of the air conditioner. Don't leave it in your car, both for temperature's sake and also for safety's sake. So I hope all that was helpful. If you have any other questions, just give us a call. We look forward to seeing you again at fiddlershop.com.